Logan Lady Chieftain Tournament Basketball is on the air. Tonight's game against Zanesville is brought to you by Mutual Federal Savings Bank on Market Street in Logan. Now here's Ed Fickle and Barry Metzler with tonight's play-by-play.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the gymnasium at Muskingum College. This is Barry Metzler along with Ed Fickle. We have the pleasure tonight of bringing you the district championship game between the Logan Lady Chiefs and the Zanesville Blue Devils. Ed, as usual, we got a big Logan crowd tonight following these girls that have all year long.
It's amazing walking in the door, Barry. Zanesville, of course, right down the road, and we look to the right, and there's quite a few people from Zanesville here also, but look to our left as we walked in the door, and a sea of purple getting greeted us, and you're right, there's a whole lot of people here and from Logan and expecting to see the girls advance to competition, regional competition, of course, next week.
It'll be in Massillon.
Be in Massillon, Ohio.
What has impressed me, Ed, tonight, you and I both saw a couple of our old classmates that have decided to drive in from, one from Circleville, one from Columbus to watch the girls play, and, you know, a lot of loyalty there.
There is, and of course, you and I personally, it's good to see him. Here's how Logan got here. Beat Lancaster, Marietta, and Chillicothe in that order at of course, Athens High School. We remember those games, and beat them all rather handily, Barry.
Extremely well. Played a good ball game against Chillicothe. Probably the best ball game we played for 4 quarters. Well, the Stars didn't play all 4 quarters, but they just totally dominated that game against Chillicothe.
Of course, Zanesville beat New Philadelphia in their finals to get here. That's the way they got here pretty much in their sectional finals.
Excuse me, here's some stats that we've got between Logan and Zanesville. Average points scored for Logan, you can see, is 80 to Zanesville's 57, and defensively we've allowed 40 points to 53 to Zanesville. Matching up our big gun against their big gun, Katie Smith against the Horton girl. Katie's averaging 30 points, the Horton girl averaging 23, and our record of very, very fine 21-2 as opposed to Zanesville's good record of 16-6.
Yeah, so I think those stats are just for tournament play. Is that right, Barry? The averages?
No, those are for the whole entire year.
Excuse me.
We're looking forward to a good game tonight. Probably the first game that Logan's had a test in quite some time, and I'm sure Ralph Taylor's got his charges psyched up and ready to go tonight. Zanesville's a big team, and what I've heard, they're probably trying to play a physical game against our gals. And
Zanesville on a 6-game winning streak, and of course our Logan girls on an 8-game winning streak, including tournament play. So something's got to give here tonight, as Craig Dunn said in the Logan Daily last night. Something's got to give here tonight, and that's what's going to happen real shortly here. The clock's counting down 1:19 before the start of this ball game. Everyone's finding their seat. We have, of course, excellent seats here. We're right there where you see the floor from. We're right on the 50-yard line. Or wait, half court, whatever, 50-yard line.
10-second line.
Top row.
We're sitting right in the middle of the stadium, folks.
Right in the middle of the gymnasium. Top shelf. And really anticipating this game. The Logan girls go to their bench. The Zanesville girls now go to their bench. They're going for some last final instructions.
Logan girls will be in the away purple uniforms tonight. Zanesville will be in the blue and white. So you'll know it off the bat. We'll get the starting lineups here in a second for you.
Saw the coin toss, but didn't see who won the coin toss. But, oh no. Keep getting, right. the public address announcer particularly, but we're going to have, I think, probably the playing of a national anthem.
We'll be right back, folks.
We'll be right back. There you have it, the playing of our national anthem, which always signals a ball game about to begin here. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineup. First, we'll have the introduction of the non-starters, and I can't pick these up, don't have a program right in front of me. I think we will get the starters. They come on there. These are the non-starters for the Zanesville Blue Devils.
Walking around before the game started, my dad, you noticed as I did, over almost half the cars in Hocking County, and starting lineup for Lady Chiefs. Now you can hear the crowd applauding, and we'll be able to tell you who these folks are.
First, we'll have an introduction of the non-starters. This is Krista McGhee, Robyn Wallace, number 32. Number 33, sophomore Lisa Cochran, and finally, sophomore Jana will be introduced. The starting lineups first for Zanesville.
We're having trouble hearing the announcer. We'll try to get a lineup here, folks, so they can let you know who's who here.
Kraft introduces the starter for Logan. It's really loud in here, Barry. I don't know about you, but I can't hear myself, and we're right behind this large Logan crowd. The public address announcer is not coming through too well to me, at least. Shelly Cook introduced for Logan girls, third of the starters.
We're going to get a program here, folks, so we can keep you advised. All of us as the Zanesville players. Of course, we're familiar with the Logan players. We're about to get underway here. The introduction of the last of the starting members. There's Tami Hampshire being introduced for the Logan Lady Chiefs. Last but not least, for the Logan Lady Chiefs, Katie Smith.
There you have it. We're just about underway here. You see some stats on our screen here. We have a monitor here. It's kind of off to our left to see, but we're just about ready to play here, Barry. Logan starters hit the floor. That's, of course, number 34, Shelly Cook, 20, Tez Kraft, 13, Melissa Cooper, 40, Tami Hampshire, and number 30, Katie Smith.
Zanesville yet to take the court. Logan should be favored in this game, but at this stage of the season, they're all going to be tough games. We are kind of playing in Zanesville's home court.
Pretty much. They're real close. They're right down the road here. But as far as home court, home crowd advantage, at least home crowd advantage, they don't have it.
Well, we've got that, I'd say.
A real vocal Logan crowd here also. There are a lot
numbers and spirit, I'd say. Logan controls the tip. Melissa Cooper with the ball, and they'll bring the ball across the 10-second line to set up the offense for the first time tonight.
I see a lot of lines on that court, Barry. I'm going to have to get used to which is which. First shot of the ball game taken by Coop, and she takes a three-pointer. It's a little bit long. Zanesville with the rebound. That's number 30, Tracy Bennett with the ball. Zanesville, TO.
Quick case of the nerves already. Logan will bring the ball up again for their second time on the offense. Shelly Cook on the wing with the ball.
Katie Smith from out on the wing. We'll see some hustle here. Good hustle. Tez Kraft with the good hustle. She said, the referee said she was out of bounds, touched the ball, so it's going to be turned over to the Zanesville Blue Devils. No score here, just underway. 30 seconds into the ball game. Both teams with a few little jitters. Logan with 2 missed shots, and Zanesville yet to get a shot. They have one big turnover. Number 14, Rashaunda Horton. That's the big gun for Zanesville. She comes down and takes the first shot for the Blue Devils. Katie Smith into Tez Kraft. Tez goes up a little bit too strong. Might have been partially tipped also. Couldn't see that in there. Zanesville with the rebound. They're on the attack.
See Katie guarding the Horton girl, number 14. That'll be a tough matchup for both of them tonight.
Well, that's a decision. It might be kind of tough to make. You know, Barry, who's going to guard? Right. Of course, Katie can do the job too, but.
Got a blocking foul called inside on Melissa Cooper, number 44 for Zanesville. I think that's Erica Gaines. Took the ball to the hole and was fouled by Melissa Cooper.
They call the foul on Shelly Cook, which kind of surprises me. Shelly said, hey, I wasn't even there, but anyhow, first personal foul on Shelly, first personal foul on Logan. Number 44, Eric Goins. I'm going to try Goins, goes to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. Chance to put her team ahead. Misses the first.
Played a minute and 20 seconds, and neither team has been in the scoring column yet.
Second free throw.
A lot of noise here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Second free throw is up, long off the iron. Shelly Cook with the rebound. So 2 attempts to put the Zanesville Blue Devils ahead. Go for naught. Melissa Cooper, Shelly Cook from the 3-point range. She's
Shelly Cook breaks the scoring column, and Lady Chiefs up 3-0. She's played super these last 4 or 5 games. They had hit outside and just been a real scrapper.
They have. You mentioned earlier about the fine game they played against Chillicothe in what really turned out to be a blowout, even though the starters played only, a part of the game. Tami Hampshire inside. Nice pass. Keeping the ball alive is Tez Kraft, but Zanesville finally comes down with it. That's Eric Goins with the ball.
Good ball movement there by the Lady Chiefs. That'll pay off in the long run for us.
Looks like they're going to rely on the Horton girl, Rashaunda Horton. She's taking the shots for Zanesville. Melissa Cooper goes up. She's hammered to the floor.
Missed the foul. Missed the basket, but picked up the foul. That's the first personal foul on the Zanesville Blue Devils.
She missed the basket, but she got it up above the rim for the chance to go in, and she knew she was going to be hammered.
She's so good at that, Ed. We've seen that several times this year. Melissa Cooper drawing the personal foul.
Fouls on Jolie Minnick. Coop goes to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. First one is good. Logan goes up 4-0. 5:43 to go here in the first quarter of district competition. Girls Division I District Finals. One-game finals.
One-game final.
Second free throw up. Also good. Nothing but net. So Logan leads 5-0.
Going to see the press here by the Chiefs against the Blue Devils.
This is what I kind of waited for, Barry. It'll be interesting to see how Zanesville handles this. I'm sure they've seen it.
Did okay that time. Press. Oh, stolen by Shelly Cook.
Seeing it ain't necessarily taken care of, but Katie Smith on the right, she goes up. What a move!
What a move by Katie Smith. 7-0 in favor of the Lady Chiefs.
Go back into the press. Rashaunda Horton comes down with the ball. She's looking to get a shot up there. There's no doubt about it. She's going to put it up, try to get her team on the board. Rebound, number 30, Tracy Bennett puts it in. So Zanesville is on the board. It's not going to be a shutout.
Well, I wasn't anticipating that, but 7-2 in favor of the Lady Chiefs. Logan slows it down a little bit, worked the ball around the perimeter. Tez Kraft into Tami Hampshire. She's fouled inside by number 44.
Eric Goins, her first foul. I tell you, if it's as hot on the floor, Barry, as it is up here where we're sitting,
could take the toll on the Lady Chiefs.
It could take a toll.
Our lack of depth may play a part here tonight.
Of course, it could take a toll on both teams, but like you said, it's our lack of depth that we sometimes worry about. Not particularly, but we have 4 on the bench, and we look over on the Zanesville bench. They have a whole slew of reserves in the sense that they can put them in. Tami Hampshire, first free throw off the front of the rim, and no good. She'll get another fouled in the act of shooting. 7-2 if you're just joining us. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter at Muskingum College Gymnasium for the girls' Division I district finals between the Zanesville Blue Devils and the Logan Lady Chieftains.
Tami Hampshire misses 2 free throws. Logan's still up 7-2.
I'll tell you, this girl is obviously going to be firing it up all night. Tracy Bennett has all 4 points off of rebounds for the Blue Devils.
And that's offensive rebounds, too. We have to block off the offensive boards better than we've done. Melissa Coop shoots from the outside and hits another 3-pointer. 10-4 in favor of the Lady Chiefs.
Well, that'll put the nail right in there on it. Those 3-point shots, like a basket and a half. I figured that out. You know?
Math major.
Math major. Those 3-point shots are kind of like a basket and a half. You get a blocking foul this time, I believe, on Tez Kraft.
Non-shooting foul. Zanesville will retain possession. Once again, it's nice to see our varsity cheerleaders here to support the Lady Chiefs. Got a substitution for Logan. Robyn Wallace checking in for Shelly Cook.
I tell you, I think that's what we're going to see all night, Barry. This girl right here, Rashaunda Horton, she's just going to do anything she can to get a shot. Probably a wise move putting Katie on her.
Another foul on Katie Smith. Could have been a no call there. They're both going after the ball, and the Horton girl just happened to be underneath her. She's a little shaken up on the play.
Yeah, that could have been a no call. They were both kind of in the air. You got to have a place to come down. Fouls on Katie. We're a little bit prejudiced. We've admitted that before. They do call the foul. Katie, her first. 13 foul on Logan. Obviously not a shooting foul, so Zanesville going to take control in their backcourt. 10-4 the score. Zanesville on the attack. To get here, Barry, we walked around this small little quaint campus. Nice little campus, isn't it?
Quaint and small, and of course it's a beautiful spring evening out. I guess it's in the
that probably has
60s.
Some influence on it. And of course you can see right there, this is a beautiful little gymnasium too. And you know, by college standards, this is a small school, and it's really a small gymnasium, but it's really nice.
It's not much nicer than the
no, I've seen some just as nice.
Turnover forced away by Zanesville.
Zanesville trying to play very deliberate. You know, looks like they got some plays, almost set plays. They're moving around the ball at different places. So Logan takes possession on the turnover, on the errant pass. Robyn Wallace into the ball game now for Shelly Cook. She's been in there for a couple minutes. Katie Smith from three-point land. She hits.
Another three-pointer. Katie calmly steps up there and shoots them. 3 more.
13-4. 13-4. 3 3-point shots here for Chieftains in the first part of the ball game. Cooper with the rebound. She's going to take it down. She got Katie Smith out in front of her. She might give it to her. She does. Nice little move without the ball.
What a pass by Melissa Cooper, too, to thread that ball down the lane.
That's anticipation. That's what you get for playing together for that many times. Zanesville calls the timeout.
Timeout Zanesville. There's the score, folks. Logan 15, Zanesville 4.
This will keep it right here during this timeout. And boy, I tell you, as soon as that little break there, Melissa Cooper made an excellent pass. But as you saw, Rashaunda Horton back on Katie Smith, and Katie made a great move to get open.
And used the basket, just a super move. I don't think Zanesville's going to be able to run the floor with us tonight. We've seen that time and time again. Chillicothe had a bigger team than we had in the last game, but we ran them right out of the gymnasium, beat them by 51 points. I don't anticipate a margin of victory quite that big tonight, but you know, you just can't coach speed, and you can't overcome speed when you're playing a basketball game. And there, Logan just beat Zanesville down the floor for an easy basket. I say easy basket. Difficult play, but
when Cooper got the defensive rebound, it looked like no break would develop. Actually, you know, everybody was kind of moving back. She kind of forced it down the floor. Katie was wide open, so they do get the basket off the break.
Score 15-4, favor Logan. Zanesville with the ball. They'll try to run a set play, it looks like.
I tell you, it almost looked, Barry, I'm not here to, you know, here to second guess any coach or any players or anything else. Almost looked like Rashaunda Horton started pressing from the onset. She's going to score all the points. I mean, you know, she's going to take control. She's obviously a take control player, but she might have started pressing real quick there.
Well, she's got Katie Smith on her too. That may have a factor in the fact she hasn't scored yet.
Second foul on Eric Goins, third team foul. Both teams now with 3 team fouls here in the first quarter of play, first half. Actually, of course, we count them up by half. Tami Hampshire keeps the ball alive. Zanesville, reaching in foul. Didn't have to call that one. Robyn Wallace, I believe, is going to be called with the foul.
Either Robyn Wallace or Melissa Cooper. I don't know who it was. Melissa Cooper.
Called a foul on Cooper.
It's her first. I believe Logan's got 4 fouls. No one in serious foul trouble yet. Each of them have one that has the fouls.
Nice little turnaround move there. No go. Tami Hampshire, Tez Kraft go for the rebound and come up with it. Cooper to Tez Kraft. Katie out on the right side here, past the 3-point line. Dumps it off inside to Tez. Tami Hampshire gets it.
Tami was fouled in there. Robyn Wallace ties up.
Good hustle again. Robyn Wallace with the hustle. Possession arrow points towards Zanesville's basket. Shelly Cook back into the ball game, replacing Robyn Wallace. Robyn with some good hustle while he was in there.
Yeah, if it's as warm down there, it is up here. They'll need a break every once in a while. Nice steal by Tami Hampshire.
Good anticipation. Logan with the break. They're always going to call him with the break. Katie, this time, great. Got the pass too far away from the layup, put the ball to the floor one time. You normally don't want to see that, but with her, she knows what she's doing. Said I couldn't travel that far without dribbling.
So Jana Grimm's getting ready to check into the ball game for Zanesville.
Rashaunda Horton, no good. Again, forces up the shot from inside the 3-point range. We get a traveling violation. Didn't call it. Horton, no good this time. Cooper, Katie Smith out on the break, and boy, this is going to go. Nobody there. Katie goes in. 2. She has 11 points, and Logan's lead extends to 19-4.
Nothing but speed, Ed. Nothing but speed there.
Team speed, that's right. Probably don't see a whole lot of this.
What a foul on number 50. She and Tami Hampshire tossing around in there. And
they caught the last one that time, Barry. I don't want to say that, but...
well, Tami's been on the wrong end of a lot of calls the other way this year, and kind of deserved that.
Fouls on Jolie Minnick.
Tami's going to get a break. She'll sit down, play some tough defense inside so far. Jana Grimm's going to check in.
You know, you're exactly right thinking back. Tami's been shoved around inside there all year and has gotten some tough breaks on calls. That time, like you said, a little bit, things kind of even out over a long period of time. Tez Kraft at the foul line.
Drive strong on the hole.
Tez goes to the hole, puts it in. 21-4. We're down within 40 seconds of the first quarter, the end of the first quarter. Logan with the big 17-point lead here. Logan with the quick hands. 2 almost steals and finally came up with one. Melissa Cooper comes up with the ball. Cross-court pass to Jana Graham. Jana's in there too long.
3 seconds. Jana took her lunch in there. There's Connor Eaton in there.
Coach Ralph Taylor reminds Jana, you got to move in there. She had 1 foot in the lane, and that's all it takes to be in there.
Got 19 seconds left in their first periods. Right now, the score Logan 21, Zanesville 4.
With the ball right now, as you see, Rashaunda Horton. She's the big gun for the Lady Blue Devils. We're going to have a foul on Katie Smith. We'll try to go through a screen. We might have to make some defensive switches here. I'm not sure.
Big factor in this ball game.
Eric Goins for Zanesville was kind of run over. Katie's going to sit down for just a minute. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Excellent move there. No sense in even taking a chance picking up a foul in 8 seconds. Robyn Wallace reports in. Katie sits down for just a minute. 21-4. You know, you could almost even afford to give them a basket here, Barry. They're rather than foul. Tell you, the Horton girl for Zanesville, who's obviously their big gun, stepped on the line as the buzzer rings, and Zanesville did not get off the shot. So after 8 minutes of play, the score is Zanesville 4, Logan 21. We'll be right back after this message from Mutual Federal Savings Bank of Logan.
If you own your own home and have equity, if you have other bills you'd like to pay, then you should have our Premier Reserve from Mutual Federal. Because of the lack of tax deductibility on most consumer credit, smart borrowers are arranging a line of credit secured by the equity in their home, which in most cases is tax deductible. Be a smart money manager. See one of our personal bankers about our Premier Reserve home equity loan at Mutual Federal Savings Bank, 61 North Market Street, Logan. Equal Opportunity Lender, FDIC insured.
We're back for the second period of play. Melissa Cooper to put the ball in play for the Lady Chiefs. Katie Smith is back into the ball game. She'll probably take it easy and not draw that third personal foul. Score 21-4 in favor of the Lady Chiefs. And I'm quite surprised they could be that far ahead.
Hampshire with the bucket here to start the second quarter.
That's why. Good ball movement and good team play. That little hook shot by Tami Hampshire is a nice thing to see.
Soft as baby powder.
Good, soft touch.
That's not original either, Barry. You probably remember where that came from. But
well, nothing we say is original. We just
recycled. Recycling is, you know, it's in.
No copyright on this stuff. We can say what we want.
Tami Hampshire with the bucket.
Chance for the conventional three-point play. And she misses it.
She can't get the ball to go in on the free throw. Zanesville with the rebound. That's Rashaunda Horton. She's 0 for a whole bunch here in the first quarter. Tried to take charge and didn't work out too well. Her shooting was a little bit off. We know she's an excellent player. She leads the Zanesville Blue Devils in scoring and several other categories. I think we're going to try to get some other people involved in the game, though. Melissa Cooper goes in. We're going to have a foul on Cooper. I thought they were going to call the offensive foul on Eric Goins.
Yeah, I clearly saw an offensive foul from here. The officials didn't have a good angle on it, but she just charged in there, and then Cooper makes what appears to be a real nice block and gets called for the touch foul. Hopefully those things will even out before the night's over. Coop's going to take a seat on the bench for a while. Robyn Wallace is going to check back into the ball game, and Coop's so hot right now. She didn't agree with the call either. Give her a chance to cool off when she gets back in the ball game.
How many times have we seen that happen? Call one foul out of frustration. You might get another one real quick. Eric Goins with the free throw. Her first point of the ball game. 23-5 now. Logan leads. She'll have a second free throw. Fouled. I'm sorry, she's in the one-on-one situation, I guess. The second is also good. So Logan's lead cut to 23-6.
Down to a 17-point lead.
Shelly Cook with the ball. Melissa Cooper, as Barry mentioned, sitting on the bench. Robyn Wallace in. We have Tez Kraft, Shelly Cook. There's Tez with the ball. She makes a nice, strong move. A little bit too far into the bucket. Rashaunda Horton with the ball. She's going to try a one-person break. Stops at the foul line and off balance, puts it up, gets no roll. Gets her own rebound, puts it up off the side of the rim. She's really in there hustling. Everybody is. We get a tied ball.
Got a tie, like a, well, they don't call it a jump ball anymore, a held ball.
Held ball situation.
Zanesville maintains possession. Getting a little rough underneath the basket there, Ed. Logan still in the man-to-man against Zanesville.
We got an offensive foul this time. Boy, I tell you, we had to have that call, Barry. Not a whole lot of doubt about that. I was just probably called it before the official did. But
it had to be an offensive foul. Kraft had position, and
that elbow, when you start moving that elbow and shoulder toward a defensive player, they're going to get you with it.
Zanesville's going to try to put pressure on the ball here.
That surprises me. It really does. It surprises me. I guess maybe they're pulling out some straws, but with Logan's speed, I don't think it's... Yeah, they're not putting a whole lot of pressure on. Katie gets the ball and says, hey, I'll take it over the timeline. And they drop back from the press. Tez Kraft, Shelly Cook, Tami Hampshire, Katie Smith, and Robyn Wallace in the ball game now. Coop's sitting down. He has 2 fouls. Barry said probably more than anything just to cool down.
Looks like we're maybe taking a little time off the clock here, Ed. Make sure you get a good shot. There is the good shot. Logan, she scored the move so well that time. Run a pick and roll from the top, and Katie was looking for an easy 2 points.
Nice to see him take care of the ball like that. You know, you can use some time and get the good shot. Try to score every time down the floor. Rashaunda Horton haven't hit one yet, honestly. Nice save there. Tez Kraft, Robyn Wallace ahead to Katie. Katie on the left side. She goes in hard and down hard. She's going to get up real quick from this one. Yeah. She knows how to fall.
Good display of sportsmanship there also. Very physical game, but nothing dirty by any means from either team tonight.
Foul's going to be called on number 30, Tracy Bennett, her first. Both teams now will be in the 1-on-1. Katie has 2 here, of course.
Score 25-6 in favor of the Lady Chiefs.
Couldn't get the first one to go.
Not too accurate tonight from the free throw line. We've missed several from the free throw line tonight.
Logan right now, Barry 2 for 6 from the free throw line. That helps a little bit, 3 for 7. Katie with 14 points. Logan's lead extended to 20 now.
And Logan stays in the man-to-man. I thought you might see him go zone when Katie picked up that second foul, but stay with what got him here.
Partially blocked. Katie had a hand on that one. Shelly Cook with the rebound. She's going to get it off to Robyn Wallace. And, you know, again, Katie Smith still guarding Rashaunda Horton, who's really putting the ball up every chance she gets. She probably wants to drive, but Katie won't let her inside. And on the other side of the board, Katie comes out. Tami Hampshire. Boy, Tammy's getting shoved around again. Rashaunda Horton playing pretty aggressive. I'll say it that way. Pretty aggressive.
There's a turnover against the Zanesville Blue Devils.
Another big turnover.
I think you're right, Ed. Looks like Rashaunda's trying to do it all tonight and just can't carry it tonight. A lot of pressure on her tonight.
I heard, Barry, as you know, you hear, I heard that Zanesville's team was, they had one outstanding player, and she carried him a lot during the season.
Well, averaging 28 points a game.
That's not bad, of course, but number 30, Tracy Bennett, she's going to get her licks in. She has 2 quick fouls, and they're both about 9 on the Richter scale.
And Logan continues to work the ball inside for the easy shot or the foul shot.
So Shelly Cook's going to go to the free throw line, and she'll have 2, and we could see a whole lot of action at that free throw line tonight, Barry, the way they're playing.
We'll need a display we can hit those free throws.
All right, that puts them at 500. They're 4 for 8 from the free throw line as a team. Shelly 1 for 1 so far. She'll have another chance to extend the lead, and does not.
Smart move there by Katie not to try to go over the back there to get that rebound. She knows she's got 2 fouls on her. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the second period. Logan comfortably ahead at this point, 27-6.
Turned out real good for Zanesville there on the passing display, and number 30 puts it up from three-point range. Tracy Bennett couldn't get it to go. Shelly Cook, she sees she's got an open lane, goes in for the layup.
Well, Zanesville focused their efforts on Katie, but she gets the pass. Shelly takes the ball to the hole and gets 2 more points.
Another timeout.
Take another timeout. Adam and Krista, the Lady Chiefs, have come out after the first 2 minutes and really played inspired ball tonight. They've taken the ball to the hole well and
showed a lot of control too.
Worked hard inside. Maybe not get the rebound, but tip it to somebody that can, and just play good team ball tonight. Good view of the Logan cheerleaders. There you see the score of our game so far. Logan had 29-6.
Do we know all those cheerleaders, Barry? Can you see them from here?
I can see them from here, but I don't know them all. They're probably students of kids he went to high school with, or younger.
I embarrassed Hannah Oler, one of them. She said I embarrassed her down at Athens. I waved at her a couple of times. So cheerleaders, I mean. She told me I embarrassed her, so I'm going to try to do that again for
her. We'll make sure we get her attention tonight.
We're almost back to play here after the timeout. Zanesville's called timeout. Logan has not used up any timeouts. So Zanesville puts it in play at three-quarter court. That's number 30, Tracy Bennett, with the ball. She gets it off to Rashaunda Horton. Shonda dribbles around, gets it over to Eric Goins. Back to Rashaunda Horton. She's trying to put a move on Katie. Katie gets it again, partially blocked. Got a hand on it.
Not too many people are going to put a move on Katie. Going to slow things down a little bit here, looks like. Work that weave again or try to work the ball inside.
Rashaunda Horton, Barry, of course, was named Eastern District Player of the Year in girls high school basketball, and that's an indication of her skills, obviously. She hasn't really shown a whole lot tonight, but like you said, part of the reason is number 30 in the purple jersey.
Going to call a traveling on Tez Kraft. She took just 1 too many steps where she started to dribble the ball.
29-6. Zanesville, Barry, 12 minutes in the ball game has 6 points.
It's not very many, is it?
It's not very many.
You're not going to win many ball games. They scored 4 points in the first quarter, I think.
Score was 21-4 at the end of the first quarter. You're right. We're in the second quarter now. It's a little bit more than that. Zanesville this time going to get the rebound. Eric Goins puts it up. She has 4 points. Tracy Bennett has 4 points. That accounts for Zanesville's 8. 29-8 is our score here. About 3 minutes to go. First half of play. District finals. Girls Division I basketball. Logan Lady Chieftains lead.
Again, content to work the ball around to make sure they got a good shot inside. A lot of picks being set inside.
Katie Smith, Tez Kraft using up a little time. Melissa Cooper's on the bench. Tez Kraft gets the ball inside to Katie. Katie goes in strong, puts the bucket in. Foul on Rashaunda Horton.
You just could tell that working the ball, their patience will pay off. They get the good shot. Katie gets the ball down that close. She's going to score at least 9 times out of 10. In this case, she also drew the foul. Got some substitutions for the Lady Chiefs. Jana Graham coming in for Robyn Wallace, and Tez Kraft will sit down. She'll be spelled by Krista McGhee.
So in the game now for the Lady Chieftains, we have Krista McGhee, Jana Graham, who just reported in, both those two. Shelly Cook, Tami Hampshire, and Katie Smith. Tez Kraft, Melissa Cooper, and Robyn Wallace have all played, but they're on the bench right now. Katie puts her free throw in.
3-point play for Katie.
The old-fashioned way.
Good camera shot there by our TV2 crew. Do a nice job.
Three-point shot. Good shot. Tracy Bennett gets the three-pointer to go in. Zanesville now in double figures. Their Logan lead back down to 21. Krista McGhee brings the ball over the 10-second line. Looks for somebody to get it to. Gets it to Shelly Cook. Heads toward the basket. Looks like Logan's going to maybe eat up a few more seconds, or as many as they need to. Krista McGhee, Jana Graham. Tami Hampshire comes out to get the pass. Katie Smith sees it 25 feet away from the basket or more. Actually, more than that, of course. It's almost at half court. The officials say, hey, something's got to happen here. Katie now closely guarded, so the 5-second count starts in the backcourt. Katie with the ball. Sees Shelly Cook inside. We're going to have a foul on Eric Goins, I believe. Number 44 for Zanesville. That's going to be her third foul. So, I guess, sorry.
Number 30 on that one. That's her third. There are two players in there after the ball. 1-1 for Shelly Cook. Good smart basketball by the Lady Chiefs, either to get the shot or to get the foul shot.
Shelly has the 1-1. She's got to make the first one. Already got two shots down. Good deal, Shelly. Makes the first. We're going to get the second one. (33-11). Lisa Cochran reports in for the Logan Chieftains. And we have some substitutes for Zanesville as well.
Katie Smith's going to sit down. I doubt we'll see much more of Katie this first half. She's got 2 fouls on her head, and I don't think Ralph Taylor will want to take a chance on Katie picking up 3 fouls in the first half. You just got to anticipate that Zanesville is going to make some kind of run at us during the second half of this ball game. They're not as bad a team as the score indicates.
Well, they're in the district finals in girls high school basketball. That you don't get there by being too bad a team, that's for sure.
So Ralph Taylor is resting his starting lineup tonight. Zanesville is kind of asleep at the wheel on a couple times tonight. The ball thrown right to the hands of number 52, and she turned it over.
Well, the wheels are sort of coming off a little bit, too. Lisa Cochran and Shelly Cook in the backcourt now for the Logan girls. Shelly brings the ball to the 10-second line. Kicks it off to Krista McGhee, Jana Graham, Lisa Cochran, Shelly Cook, Tami Hampshire. Barry, right now you look at the age on the floor, age of the players on the floor for Logan.
Very young.
4 sophomores and a freshman?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that's pretty much what it is.
I'm watching the poise that these young kids are playing with. They're in a district championship, playing like they're seasoned veterans.
4 sophomores and a freshman on the floor for Logan. This is obviously part of the Logan girls team for the next couple years. There's some other ones on the bench who'll be back. Shelly Cook, and they're burning up some time. You're right. It's it's not pretty.
But it's effective. We got 2 girls with some fouls on them, and
Krista McGhee, she said, hey, you're going to give me this shot, I'm going to head for the basket. Logan's going to retain possession. Kristen did the right thing.
Took the strong ball, strong to the hole, almost had the hoop. I don't think she knew hoop, and she was.
Couldn't get the ball to go in, but hey, if you're going to give me that shot, I'm going to take it. That's no matter what the plans are. 2 points uses up a lot of time. Got to get it in. Pass in, no good. Zanesville with the steal. A little bit of panic situation there. Rashaunda Horton takes the ball in all the way. She has 2 points now. Her first bucket of the ball game, Barry. 34-13. Logan with a 21-point lead. They're going to look at the clock, see 11 seconds. Tami, Krista McGhee. Somebody needs to look at the clock. You got to get a shot off, girls. That's the way the half's going to end, people. 34-13. So at the halftime,
Logan ahead 34-13.
We'll be right back after this message from tonight's sponsor, and we really appreciate it, Mutual Federal Savings Bank of Logan. That wasn't pretty there. It took that time off, but it sure is.
At Mutual Federal Savings Bank, we help students go to college. We believe in education and feel there is no reason for the student loan process to be complicated. With our student loans, students and families still have a place to turn to when it comes time to pay the price for higher education. See one of our personal bankers. You will receive accurate information, advice, and quality service. Mutual Federal Savings Bank, an equal opportunity lender, FDIC insured.
We're back for the second half of action here between the Logan Lady Chiefs and the Zanesville Blue Devils from the college here at Muskingum, gymnasium here at the Muskingum College. Got some very unofficial stats for you for Zanesville. Number 14, Rashaunda Horton had 2 points. Tracy Bennett had 5. Erica Goins had 2. Julie Minnick had 4. Totals 13 points for the Zanesville Blue Devils. For the Logan Lady Chiefs, Katie Smith with 17 points. Tami Hampshire had 2 points. Melissa Cooper had 5. Got Shelly Cook with 8 points and Taz Kraft with 2 for our total of 34. Gives us a total Logan 34, Zanesville 13. We're about a minute away from the start of the second half. Logan's defense really did the trick for them the first half. They pressed very well and court speed just kind of took Zanesville out of the ball game early. It was 21-4 at the end of the first quarter, and Logan got into some foul trouble starting the second period, and saw a lot of our girls sitting down for a while. Melissa Cooper had a couple fouls. Katie's got a couple fouls, and you saw the girls kind of take their out of the ball there at the end of the first half of play to keep us from getting in any serious foul trouble. Looks like we got our starters back on the floor to start the second half. Zanesville's coach is giving his girls a final little pep talk here, and we'll be underway here in just a few minutes with the start of period number 3, the district championship game between Logan and Zanesville. Logan will start the second half with a starting lineup like I mentioned before. Looks like Zanesville is going to try a little pressure. Melissa Cooper will inbounds the ball. Crowd still falling in. Halftime went kind of quick here. Officials are waiting till the crowd gets through, so there's not a chance on anyone being injured. And here we go, folks. Second half is now just about underway. Shelly Cook with the ball across the timeline.
I'm back, Barry. I knew you missed me. I got caught lost in the crowd out there.
Melissa Cooper on the point with the ball to Katie Smith. Looks like Logan's content to work the ball to try to get a good shot. There's the alley-oop pass to Katie. She missed the easy shot.
Good hustle.
Tried to steal it back, and Katie did knock it out of bounds. You might want to check those stats yet. I got a little different figure than you did on a couple of those. Got to delay the game here for some reason. Buzzer or something going off. The sound's not in your TV, ladies and gentlemen. It's here.
Yes.
Been no scoring here so far to start the second half. Only been 20 seconds run off the clock. Logan lost the ball on a missed shot by Katie Smith, and then we knocked the ball out of bounds. And Zanesville will have possession of the ball when we resume play here. Some kind of an alarm system going off. I don't know if you can hear it in your TV set or not, but it's kind of a distraction to the players and the like. So we'll keep it right here and try to give you a little background on what's going on.
Tell you, Barry, I'm glad we got this earmuffs on. I just took 1 year off. That sucker could drive you nuts real quick. We might have to clear the gym here. You're right, it sounds like some kind of alarm. It doesn't sound like the game clock, does it? Does it or doesn't?
I can't tell. Might be Zanesville shooting off some kind of an alarm. Got some season stats here for you folks. Well, we got a few minutes, some scoring, rebounding, and assist statistics. Katie Smith for the year has averaged 29.9 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game. Melissa Cooper averaging 14.8 points, 8 rebounds. And here's an amazing stat. Melissa averaging 10.4 assists per game.
That's amazing. You're right.
Tez Kraft an average of 12 points per game, 6.3 rebounds. Tami Hampshire averaging 10.7 points per game, 6.4 rebounds. Shelly Cook about 6.5 points, 3 rebounds in. Shelly Cook's averaging almost 4 rebounds a game.
Barry, the sound goes off. We might take a minute here while we got time also. The winner of tonight's game, of course, plays Austintown Fitch, Ravenna, Warren, Howland, or Youngstown Boardman. Their districts aren't completed yet. They play Thursday semifinals, Friday or Saturday at 1 o'clock, their finals. So the winner of this game travels to Massillon Perry High School next Tuesday, March 10th, for a 6:15 game against the winner of that particular district.
And we'll be televising that game also.
We will. We're going to try to stick with it as long as we can.
Of course, we're assuming Logan's going to win this game, and there's no reason they shouldn't with the lead we have unless we fall clear apart. Ball stolen inside by Tami Hampshire. She's played a great game inside tonight. Katie Smith with the ball on a sort of a semi-break. Slows it back down, kicks it back out to Melissa Cooper to set the offense back up.
34-13 is our score here. We're just underway at third quarter. Tez Kraft makes a nice little move. Couldn't get it to go in. Zanesville with the rebound. Rashaunda Horton says, hey, I'll take it one person and take it down the floor and put it up and in. She finally gets another bucket. She has 4 points now. Again, kind of taking control here. She said, I'll take this one all the way. Shelly Cook, Katie's at the top of the circle. She said, hey, let me see what's going on here. Shelly Cook gets it into Tez Kraft. Tez off the glass and in. Nice little play.
Some good moves inside tonight. Number 44 couldn't really put much pressure on. I think she's got 3 fouls on already, which she can't afford to have her 4th at this stage of the game for Zanesville.
Barry, we were discussing at halftime with some of the people here. I have Melissa Cooper for 2 fouls. There's some people in the gym that think she has 3. I'm not real sure about that. Did you hear anything about that? Or
I didn't hear.
I have her for 2, but I'm very unofficial, as you know. Katie didn't use the glass. She didn't use the glass. You know, I'm not saying that's wrong, but normally she's one that puts it off the glass. Rashaunda Horton comes down. She's hot now. She has 2 buckets in a row. Zanesville going to put a little press on. Didn't last long. 36-17 now is our score. Katie dumps it off to Tez. Back to Katie. She's kind of taking it easy in there. Tami Hampshire and number 50, Jolie Minnick, going at it on the inside. We've seen a lot of that this year. Tami has the ball now at the foul line. Back to Katie from 3-point range. Looks good from here.
Oh, 3 points for Katie Smith. You know, you don't know whether to play her up close, because if you do, she's going to drive right around you or dish off of someone for an easy layup. She's tough to defend.
I tell you, I was right in a direct line with that, Barry. As soon as it went up, I said, hey, if that's got the distance, it's got the line. Had both, of course. Rashaunda Horton puts in a 3-pointer.
Answers with 3 points of her own.
This could be this little run you're talking about. Logan's lead 21 points at halftime, now down to 19. Nothing to panic about. We're going to have a foul on number 32, Lynn Smitley for Zanesville.
Smart play by Katie Smith to set a pick. Saw that coming all the way.
Common foul, and Zanesville's first foul of the half, so Logan will take the ball out of bounds. Melissa Cooper into Shelly Cook. Tez Kraft on the right side. If you're just joining us, Logan in purple, of course you know that. Katie Smith goes up for the shot. She's going to be fouled. She's going to have 2 shots. The foul is on...
It's on number 14, I think.
Rashaunda Horton. That's her 2nd. She's not in big foul trouble. For Logan, I have Katie with 2, Melissa Cooper with 2, but I discussed that again with some people at halftime. They were under the impression she has 3. She did sit out a lot there at the end of the second quarter, excuse me. Well, we'll soon find out. Katie Smith has 2 shots from the free throw line. First one is good. She has 21 points, 17 of those from the first half. She'll have the other shot, second of 2 free throws. Second shot is up.
Also good. Lowe's kind of backed out of the press here with the big lead. Don't want to take a chance on any silly fouls, I guess you might want to call it. There's a nice play by Tez Kraft to steal the ball. Tips it over to Melissa Cooper.
Rashaunda Horton made a dive for the ball, no good.
Katie Smith just eats up the Zanesville team on that play. 1-on-4.
Katie Smith had a 1-on-4 break that time. She was the one, by the way. Rashaunda Horton driving toward the basket. Melissa Cooper picks her up, partially blocked. Tez Kraft with the defensive rebound. Back to Coop. Coop looking down the floor, says, I'll take it down myself. She's Shelly. Oh, what a pass! What a pass! Shelly Coop with the bucket, but boy, Melissa Cooper, outstanding assist.
Drew the defense and dished it to Shelly Cook, who held her ground. Offensive foul against number 32 for Zanesville. That's 3 on her, I believe.
Put that shoulder down.
Make-up call from later in the game, but like you said, Ed, you put that shoulder down, put that arm out, they're going to call you for that. Officials are doing a very good job of controlling this game. They called a very fair game so far tonight, so just ask for consistency, and the calls have gone both ways tonight.
Part of that foul situation, Barry, you know, part of the call at least is who initiates the contact. And there wasn't much doubt there who initiated that contact.
As you can hear, kind of an unpopular call on the part of the officials there, but I believe Tami did touch that ball last.
Well, the crowd closest to us is very, very partial to the people, the girls in purple.
As we are.
As we are, and don't even try to deny it, do we? Turnover, Zanesville. Logan's going to take over. They have a 25-point lead here. 3:43 to go in the third quarter. If you just joined us, we're at Muskingum College Gymnasium, or Muskingum University.
Home of the Muskies.
Home of the Muskies, the Fighting Muskies. Girls Division I District Championship game. Logan and Zanesville. Logan leads. Rashaunda Horton with the steal. They're going to have to try a little break themselves. Oh, wow, wait by
Shelly Cook off the Horton girl.
Shelly Cook. Logan's going to get the ball. Well, that upsets a few people in white jerseys, especially number 14, Rashaunda Horton.
I think we're going to get a reversal here. Maybe not.
You're right. You're right.
Officials talking to Captain Katie Smith. We're going to get a reversal.
That's
Got to
okay.
admire the officials for doing that. Made a mistake. Call it the other way. Got the range now, doesn't she?
She has 10 points here in the second half after having 2 the first half. That's Rashaunda Horton I'm talking about. Logan's lead cut to 22. They led at 21 at halftime. Katie Smith. Katie says, I'll take it from here, and does. Hits it. That's a 2-pointer.
47-23 in favor of Logan.
Another turnover at Zanesville. This time definitely turnover. Coach Ralph Taylor signals a timeout. Not sure why, but
maybe just get a chance to settle his girls down a little bit before Zanesville does get back in the ballgame. It is a 24-point lead. We are up by
21 at halftime.
21 at halftime. So
we're sure glad you joined us here tonight, and I'd like to thank again Mutual Federal Savings Bank of Logan for sponsoring tonight's game. We certainly appreciate the sponsorship of all these fine sponsors in Logan who kind of followed us along the tournament trail. Tonight's sponsor, Logan, or Mutual Federal Savings Bank of Logan. 2:48 to go here in the third quarter. Logan with the big 24-point lead. Zanesville had a few little runs at us. Rashaunda Horton, who was really cold, you got to say it this way, Barry, was really cold the first half, was 0 for a bunch of shots, has turned it on. She has all 10 points for Zanesville here in the third quarter.
I think she only scored 1 basket in the first half, and that was late in the first half off a break against our second team was in there. She's proven she can light it up here in the second half. Zanesville's going to press a little bit here. They take it off once Logan gets the ball inbounds.
It's going to be hard for Rashaunda Horton to carry the entire team. But hey, Tez Kraft, nice little move.
Good bounce, good dribble move, power move.
Tez Kraft has 6 points for here in the second half. Couple nice moves here to get a couple baskets. That's Rashaunda Horton being guarded by Katie Smith. Trying to get some other people into the ball game now. Number 50, Julie Minnick. This is Eric Goins out front. Rashaunda Horton, she's trying to put a move on. Makes a nice little move there. Puts it up left-handed and off balance. She's definitely forcing the shots. Tez Kraft finally gets it to Cooper. Melissa ahead to Katie. Katie looking under the basket. She says, let me take a one-on-one against this girl, and put it up and no good. Rashaunda Horton, Katie says, I was fouled there, Mr. Official. Rashaunda Horton with a 1-on-3 break, puts it up and gets the shooter goal. She has a bucket there. She has 12 points. All of Zanesville's 12 points are in the second half, so she's lighting things up a little bit. Logan with the 24-point lead.
I think we'll see Logan work for a good shot this time down the floor.
There's a good one right there. Tess Kraft with all the time in the world.
Good shot.
And puts it in the hoop. (51-25) our score here from Muskingum College Gymnasium. Girls Division I District Finals. The winner of this game continues, goes to the regionals at Massillon Perry High School. Number 32, Lynn Smitley, puts in a bucket. Her first 2 points of the ball game. Katie up and no good, partially blocked. Eric Goins underneath the basket with the rebound. Little break going here, nothing much going, but they do get the shot off. No good. Tess Kraft with the rebound. Dish it off to Shelly Cook, almost a turnover. Quick hands there. Melissa Cooper has it, said, I'll take control of this ball, please. Coop to Katie. Back to Coop from three-point range. Looked like she might have shot it, but didn't. Shelly Cook says, I'll put it up and in. Boom! Two more.
Shelly stops, pops, and it drops.
There you go. Shelly with 12 points now here in the ball game. She opened up the scoring for Logan in this ball game with a three-pointer. Rashaunda Horton, I tell you, this is almost a one-on-one situation. I don't know, Katie Smith and Rashaunda Horton. Both teams, you can see why she's a good player, no doubt about it. 53-29, the shot is off, no good. Katie Smith, at least with the presence to put it up, 53-29. Logan with a 24-point lead. So they extend their lead, their halftime lead at 21. They now lead by 21. So after the third quarter of play, the score is Zanesville 29 and Logan 53. We'll be right back after this message from... We're back here to play, we're back here now. Zanesville with a chance to get a couple more points. The foul was on, I don't know, Barry.
Tami Hampshire.
Tami Hampshire, okay, thank you very much. That's Tami's first foul of the ball game. It's going to send Jolie Minnick to the line to shoot 2 shots. We missed just a little bit. This game was going pretty quickly, actually. Jolie Minnick puts the first free throw up, no good.
Didn't quite draw iron, did it?
Not real sure. Second free throw. Jolie takes her time, puts it up. This time it's off the back of the iron. Robyn Wallace hustles after the ball, picks up the rebound. Off to Katie Smith. So we're underway, fourth quarter action. Logan with the big lead, 24-point lead into Tess Kraft. Tami Hampshire. Tami puts it up and, a little bit strong. Coop up and a little bit strong. Tami Hampshire with the rebound. Coop from three-point range says, hey, let's put it into this now, and didn't. Rashaunda Horton with the on the break, gets it up off the glass, no good. And we're going to have a foul called on Coop. Melissa Cooper. Now I believe, we're going to find out right now, I believe that's the third foul on Coop. I hope it don't pop up 4.
We'll find out here in a second.
Third foul on Melissa.
Third foul. Seven minutes, 19 seconds left. Logan up by 24 points. Zanesville a chance to cut into the lead a little bit. This could be a noisy place with a packed house, Ed.
Sure could. Second free throw, no good. Nobody has the rebound yet. We're going to call it off. Number 50, purple ball.
You know, we just never quit hustling. The score could be 53 all or 30 all, but like you said before, you just can't turn it off. You just keep playing hard.
Zanesville with a little press again, not too serious.
Trying to get the ball into Tami, Hampshire, taken away by Zanesville.
Good intentions.
Knocked out of bounds by Zanesville. A little frustration on the part of the Zanesville girls.
Logan was going to throw it in now. Zanesville back in the press. They got 4 people down at that end of the floor. Coop gets it into Robyn Wallace. Back to Coop real quick. The press is taken off pretty much. Melissa Cooper into Katie, into Tami Hampshire with the little hook and up and in. Tami Hampshire with her first bucket of the second half. She has 4 now.
Logan up by 25.
Zanesville has obviously played a lot better here in the second half, thanks mainly to the scoring of Rashaunda Horton there. She put up a lot of shots the first half, didn't go in. This half they seem to be gone.
Yep, she's got good rotation, as they say.
She has 18 points in the ball game, as you said, Barry, 2 late in the first half and 16 here in the second half already. And we're just kind of underway. Tez Kraft up, no good. We got a traveling violation. Rashaunda Horton, this is really going to upset her, I'm sure. Made an excellent rebound, come down, no feet under her.
Well, when you roll like that, they're going to call traveling.
All that feet are moving. They got to call that. So Logan takes over into Katie Smith. Katie puts it up off the iron, no good. Saves it ball. She's on the line. Nice play. She's trying, boy. She's trying. She
almost a great
line.
effort there by Katie.
It really was. 6:03 to go here in the ball game. Girls Division I District Championship. Logan leads Zanesville 55-32. This one's off. Rashaunda Horton puts it up and in. She's getting a lot of points, scoring an awful lot of points here in the second half. Might be, Barry, I tell you, we can almost hope for this. Might be a little too late. We got a traveling violation. Oh, we got a foul, a holding foul. Rashaunda Horton, that's going to be her 3rd foul.
Yeah, she kind of blocked or held Katie on the way to the basket there.
Shelly Cook back into the ball game. Logan's going to get the ball out underneath their own basket. Neither team yet into the one-on-one situation. Zanesville with 14 fouls this half. Logan with 2 only. Melissa Cooper's going to throw it in. She's looking for someone to get it into. Finally gets it in. Tez Kraft, free throw line. Tez goes up. Oh, thought she was. She goes up. Melissa Cooper with a shot. She's got a foul on number 42.
What a great pass by Tez Kraft. Looked like a shot. She passed it to Melissa Cooper. She was fouled, caused her to miss the shot. Cooper will go to the line for 2.
Cooper has 5 points all in the first half of the ball game. She set out a big part of the second quarter. First free throw by Coop is good. Second free throw hung up just long enough, thought maybe Logan would come down with a rebound. Horton, boy, she's quick, you know, Barry. She's awful quick. Forced up the shot again, didn't get any off. Out to Katie Smith in front. This is just a real easy. Oh, what a nice little stutter step. Missed the shot, but got the second. Actually drew the foul. Katie probably just a little disappointed missing the first free throw.
I think she had to wait for that Zanesville player to get by her before she tried to take her shot.
Threw off her concentration just a peck. Just enough to cause her to miss the first shot. But she gets her own rebound, draws the foul. She's going to go to the free throw line with 2, so not going to come up empty on this possession.
That's 16 fouls on Zanesville. The next one they have will be in the 1-on-1 for the rest of this ball game. Katie makes the first one, have 1 more. Katie knocks down both free throws. Logan up by 24 points with a little over 5 minutes to go in this ball game.
58-34.
Looks like Logan might be in a little zone defense, Ed.
like her, when she gets in trouble, she knows what to do with it. She
Talks to
puts it
him
up.
fires, doesn't she?
That was off, way off. No good. We're going to have a foul this time. Go in! Shelly Cook got fouled big time. They actually threw the ball up in there and had a chance to go in. It came off the rim.
Kind of a flagrant foul, too, on that one.
That's a kind of a flagrant broadcasting.
Yes, it was. You get caught up in the action, though.
Can I be penalized for flagrant broadcasting?
Did you say flagrant or fragrant?
I apologize for that.
Well, we'll have to talk about your conduct at the next contract we have.
Julie Minnick with the foul, and Shelly Cook goes to the free throw line. She's going to shoot 2. I thought that had a chance to go in. I was trying to help it in. That one had a chance to go in and did. Shelly Cook now with 13 points in the ball game. Logan's lead extended to 25. If I'm not mistaken, that's the biggest lead of the ball game. May have been matched several times. It didn't get any higher than 25. Melissa Cooper right there.
Tried to get the ball inside with Tami, deflected by the Zanesville Devils.
Zanesville on the attack. No break going. Nothing much going at all. Matter of fact,
knocked away by
Melissa Cooper. Steal. Logan with the 3-on-1. 4-on-1 break. Duke trails on Tez Kraft off the glass. No good. Melissa Cooper there with a rebound and up and in.
Hey, when you got the numbers, you can run the floor like that. You'll score baskets about every time, Ed.
4-on-1 break there by the Lodi Chiefs. The first shot no good, but Melissa Cooper there to put the rebound in the hole.
There's a shot from three-point range off the rim.
Well, they just can't buy it. Finally, number 42 for Zanesville puts it in. Katie with a little turnaround shot, no good.
Knocked out of bounds by Tami Hampshire. Got a substitution. Jana Grimm is going to check into the ball game for Tez Kraft, it looks like.
61 to 36 the ball game. 45-point lead by Logan. Tez Kraft sits down. Barry, do you still have that program?
No.
There?
That was borrowed. We're on a tight budget here, folks, at TV2.
Rashaunda Horton with the ball, kicks it out to Lynn Smidley. Tracy Bennett. Tracy Bennett's going to put one up. It's going to be way short. Logan watches it go out of bounds.
Robyn Wallace is coming in to replace, I believe, Melissa Cooper, yes. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the ball game. Logan comfortably ahead by 25 points. Score is 61-36, and Zanesville is still in the four-court press.
Robyn gets it in to Shelly Cook. Press falls off again. Shelly brings it down. She's guarded by number 30, Tracy Bennett.
A little token pressure there.
Katie with the ball. Tami Hampshire at the foul line. Makes a good little move. Puts it up and in. I like to see Tami go to the basket like that.
Well, she knows her range. She won't take the shot from outside. Her best action is in close to the hoop there.
Rashaunda Horton puts it up. Katie Smith with the rebound. Rashaunda from the free throw line. She's been making a lot of those.
She reminds me of a ball player we all knew when our age, our prime, named Rick Barry. Never saw a shot he didn't like.
Tami up, but no good this time. Get off. Jana Grimm, good hustle in there. Jana, back to Tami. Tami up, gets her own rebound. She's going to be fouled. Jana Grimm with good hustle on the rebound. Tami Hampshire.
Tami and Jana stayed underneath there, kept the ball alive, and Tami will go to the line, chance to add to this 27-point lead Logan's got.
Krista McGhee and Lisa Cochran reporting in. They're going to get some tournament experience at district level.
Folks, this game was over about 3/4 of the way into the first quarter. Logan was ahead 21-4 after the first period of play, and continued to expand on that lead. We're up to 25-27 now. Chance to go up a little bit more.
A lot of players, a lot of bench players getting some playing experience here tonight, Barry, and that can only help you as the tournament progresses.
We're definitely going to need them in these last, hopefully last 4 games of season.
I was about ready to say there's only 4 more. Only the possibility of 4 more. Tami Hampshire with the 2-shot. The first one is good.
Well, I'd sure love to make 2 trips to Massillon and 2 trips to Columbus to watch these girls play ball.
I would too. There's a whole lot of people sitting right in front of us would be there too. You know that.
That's for sure.
By that I mean all these people with the purple shirts and sweaters and pants and hats and Free throw is no good by Tami Hampshire. Katie Smith with the rebound. She was fouled before she got off the shot, so she's going to end up shooting a 1-1. I'm almost sure of that.
There you can see a shot of the Zanesville crowd.
Logan calls a timeout.
I'd like to thank our staff tonight. Our producer, of course, is Mr. Craig Nixon. The director tonight is Robert Patterson. On audio is Kristen Hayward. On graphics, Mindy Jenkins. Cameramen did a fine job tonight, Brian Connor and A.J. Nyheiser.
Sponsor for tonight's ball game,
Mutual Federal Savings Bank
of Logan. And thanks a lot to the people at Mutual Federal. And all of our other sponsors all through the year.
All we've had, and all the sponsors to come yet. We sold out every game to be broadcast and had no problem at all. The businessmen and the people of the channel just jumped in behind these girls, and
it's a pretty thing to see.
It sure is.
We're just coming off a timeout here. 2:43 to go in the ball game. Logan with the big 28-point lead now, 64-36. Katie Smith is going to be at the free throw line as we go back to play. She's going to shoot the 1-1. We will, as far as I know, stay with us right after the game for the award ceremonies and crown the district champions. I think there's a presentation of individual, I believe there's an individual presentation as well. Katie Smith with the free throw. She makes the first of the 1-1.
We're going to try to get an interview also at the end of the game with Coach Ralph Taylor. He's been, we thanked everyone else, but we want to be sure we thank Coach Ralph Taylor. Been very gracious after all these games to give us a post-game interview and give us his insights on what's happened in the games throughout the season. This Zanesville team will put the ball up. There's no doubt about that. They've had a tough night shooting, though.
Katie Smith ahead to Robyn Wallace. Robyn said, let's hold it up for just a minute. Lisa Cochran, nice pass to Krista McGhee. Jana Graham, pardon me. Jana puts it in for the bucket.
Ralph Taylor applauding that. Good ball movement. Glad to see Jana score. She works hard and doesn't get a chance to put the ball in the hole very often.
Zanesville now on the attack. Rashaunda Horton's going to get the bucket. She has a whole bunch of points here in the second half. Not quite enough. 1:54 to go in the ball game.
Logan up by 30 points. Didn't think we'd win by this big at margin than it. I thought we looked at it maybe a 10 to 15 point game because Zanesville does have a good ball team. They split with Lancaster, and Lancaster's no slouch. We beat Lancaster both times we played them, but had a bad start coming in tonight. Got a foul inside on number 42 against Jana Grimm. She'll go to the line and shoot 1-1. Clock stopped with 1:35 left. Logan up by 30 points. Tami Hampshire checks back in the ball game for Katie Smith, and she'll get a nice standing ovation from this partisan crowd here in the Muskingum College Gymnasium.
Say it, Jana Grimm at the free throw line right now. Boy, when she gets in there, she's fun to watch too, Barry. She really plays tough. She hustles all the time.
That's nice to see some girls from Zanesville in the ball game too. They can at least say they played the district championship game against Logan High School, one of the better teams in the state this year. Get a little bit of notoriety anyway.
That is true. It's just a game. It's a big thing for the participants and us too. But
the crowd's starting to file out of the stadium here a little bit. You can hear some noise in the background,
especially the crowd on the other side of the gym. That's to be expected, I guess. Jana Grimm, when we come back to play, will be at the free throw line.
Another good camera shot by our camera crew there.
Jana's first free throw no good. She's going to have two. She was fouled in the act of shooting.
Number 10 in the ball game for Zanesville just got the rebound. Is only a freshman. Kind of knows what to do with the basketball.
She does.
A little aggressive on the run there.
Turnover, Zanesville. 1:25 to go in the ball game. The ball game pretty well in hand. 30-point lead by Logan, 68-38.
Time of the game, you just hope no one gets hurt. Krista McGhee bombs from outside. Knocked out of bounds. Logan will maintain possession.
Zanesville with some more substitutes coming into the ball game.
Just want to remind you that next Tuesday night we'll be in Massillon.
We'll see you there. Tami, Hampshire with a little bucket.
Play at, I believe, 6:30.
6:15, I think I read, but somewhere in that neighborhood. 6:15, yeah.
6:15. We'll also be broadcasting that on a tape delay basis. Hope you can all make it to the game, but if you can't, be sure you watch us on TV too.
That's at Massillon Perry High School in Massillon, Ohio. Tuesday, 6:15.
Logan's crowd gives this girl a nice hand. She's only a freshman, she's a little girl, and well-deserved hand there for that three-point shot. Got a traveling call inside. Got 34 seconds left to go, folks. Score 70 for Logan, 41 for Zanesville. And like we said earlier, we'll stay with you here for the awards ceremony and have an interview with Ralph Taylor also.
Zanesville on the attack. Number 24 puts it up no good off a Zanesville player, so Logan's going to get the possibility to get the last shot.
Next Tuesday's game, if you'd like to watch it, will be replayed at 7 o'clock on Wednesday.
Krista McGhee now with the ball. Robyn Wallace is going to put it up. She's not quite at three-point range. Guess who with the rebound? Jana Graham. She puts it up. No good. Tami Hampshire up and in. 72-41. Looks like that's going to be our final score unless this goes in. I'm hoping it would, but it doesn't. So that's it, folks. That's the ball game. And we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor again, Mutual Federal Savings Bank of Logan.
Watching the award ceremony for the district runner-up trophies and plaques being presented to the Zanesville Blue Devils ladies basketball team and their coaching staff and trainers. They've had a good season. They finished it with a record of 16-7. Next, you'll be listening to the PA system announcer give the awards to the Logan Lady Chiefs. They'll also be getting individual plaques and trophies for our school system, and we'll just kind of listen along here and see what she has to say. We're going to try to get an interview here after this presentation with Coach Ralph Taylor. You can hear the crowd applauding the official announcement by the PA system announcer, the district champions, the Logan Lady Chieftains. Krista McGhee getting her award. Number 32 is Robyn Wallace. 33, Lisa Cochran. Number 44 is Jana Graham. These four girls played hard tonight, played a good game tonight. Number 13, you hear Coop, that's Melissa Cooper. Getting a high five from Ralph Taylor and the rest of her teammates. Tez Kraft, number 21. Number 20 is Tez Kraft. Shelly Cook, number 34. Always got a smile on her face. Tami Hampshire, number 40. Number 30, Katie Smith. Over there you can also see Coach Ralph Taylor. Drew Schultz is over there, Jim Myers. Good job tonight, folks. Those are our team managers, the three of them, getting their plaques also. Next, you'll see the presentation of the district championship trophy to Katie Smith, our captain, and Ralph Taylor, head coach. That's just one step, folks. We've got hopefully 4 more ball games to play this year. Hopefully we'll all come out 4 more victories. There you see a nice shot of our district champions, the Logan Lady Chiefs, the coaching staff, and the trainers. A lot of smiles there, folks. And a lot of hard work is going into this season for these girls, too. Got some unofficial stats here while we're waiting on our interview with Coach Ralph Taylor for the Zanesville Tigers. Rashaunda Horton ended up with 22 points, 20 of those in the second half. Tracy Bennett had 7, Lynn Smitley 3, Erin Goins 4, number 42, didn't get her name, had 2, number 10 had 3. They totaled 41 points. And for the Logan Lady Chiefs, led by Katie Smith with 30 points. Tami Hampshire had a good strong game with 11. Melissa Cooper had 8 points. Shelly Cook had a total of 13. Tess Kraft, good inside game tonight for 8. And Jana Grimm had 2 for our total of 72 points. Good balanced attack, and I see Ed Fickle was with Coach Ralph Taylor down on the floor there. If we can try to get an interview with Coach Ralph Taylor.
Yeah, real quick. Coach, district champion. Hey, thanks a lot, Mr. Fickle, and again to you and Mr. Nixon and Barry up there. It's, you know, I tell you what, support you giving these girls, and you know, like you and I said,
support.
Hey, that's right. But like we said, the kids, it's what it's all about.
You're not kidding. Started out real tough tonight. Tonight's game. What did you do to get ready for this?
A couple hard practices, and an honest truth, I think we came in here a little night, and you know, after about the first couple of minutes, we got started and started hitting some shots. You know, I still thought we missed a lot of easy shots that we never miss, but you know, right now it was nice we had that lead with those shots not falling.
You're not kidding. Rashaunda Horton, the big gun for Zanesville, had a little tough in the first half too. You think that causes pressure on her?
Oh, I definitely do. Katie did an excellent job on her that first half, and I think got her frustrated. And you know, she hit some buckets there at the end, but I still think her percentage she usually shoots was way down.
She was 0 for a bunch in the first half. I know she got a bucket there late in the second quarter. But okay, who you take on Tuesday? Who you think you're going to play?
Well, I think we'll probably play Youngstown Boardman. You know, a very strong ball club, and it's one of those things we're not going to look any farther than that game. And you know, right now I feel we're on a roll, and we've got that mission we're on is to get back to the state, and we got to take them one at a time. When the season started, our second season, we had 8 games, and right now we're halfway through.
You're halfway through. This is your 4th win in the second season. Well, Coach, we'll see you next Tuesday, and if you would, please express my congratulations to all your girls.
Hey, I certainly will. And I tell you what, just like I said, you know, a lot of times they don't say it, but they really appreciate what you guys do for us.
Well, there's a whole lot of people over here that appreciate what they do for us, too, and you, too.
Okay,
again,
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That was the interview with Coach Ralph Taylor and Ed Fickle. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our score from the Muskingum College in New Concord. The Logan Lady Chiefs victorious over the Zanesville Blue Devils, 72-41. You can see this game rebroadcast tomorrow at, I believe, 10 o'clock. I want to thank our sponsor, Mutual Federal Savings Bank, and good night from Ed Fickle, Barry Metzler, and the rest of the staff on TV2.